The returning back to the Garden of Eden. In the beginning, there was a garden, a real place, a place where man didn't just survive. He lived. He walked with God. He didn't strive to be something. He just was. He belonged. He was known. He was loved. That place was Eden. And to Adam, it was everything. He never called it heaven, but in his heart, that's what it felt like. A place of peace, a place of connection, a place where nothing was missing. But then came the choice, two trees, one invitation, and God wasn't trying to trick them. He was giving them a chance to keep trusting him or to choose a different path. The tree of life meant staying close, staying dependent. The tree of knowledge of good and evil meant stepping out, trying to figure life out on your own. Adam and Eve chose the second tree, not because they hated God, but because they wondered if they could do life without him. And in that moment, something broke, something deep inside. They lost more than a garden. They lost that closeness, that knowing, that peace. God, in his mercy, didn't destroy them. He covered them with the skin of an innocent animal. Blood was spilled, life exchanged, a picture of something deeper that would come one day. Time passed, and two sons were born, Cain and Abel. Cain came first, the firstborn, the one everyone expected great things from. He grew up hearing his father talk about Eden, about what life was like back then, about walking with God, about the pain of being cut off, about the sacrifice God made to cover them. But to Cain, those were just stories. They were Adam's stories, his past, his pain. Cain was born into a different world, one that didn't feel like paradise, one where you had to work, sweat, and build with your hands. And Cain took pride in that. He learned from Adam how to till the ground, but then he took it further. He created new ways to farm, new tools to improve the land. He didn't just copy, he innovated. He thought, I'm the firstborn, I'm strong, I'm the one who can change this world. My mother says I might be the one to crush the serpent's head. Maybe that's true. I'll prove it. To Cain, God felt like someone who should reward effort, reward responsibility. He wasn't lazy, he wasn't rebellious, he was focused, determined. So, when it came time to bring an offering, Cain brought the fruit of his work, the best of his hands, the sweat of his brow. And God didn't accept it. Not because Cain was bad, but because Cain didn't understand. God wasn't asking for effort, he was asking for trust. Then came Abel. Abel was different, quiet, soft-hearted. He would sit by the fire and listen to Adam's stories over and over again, about Eden, about the voice that walked with them, about the day everything fell apart, and something stirred in Abel's heart. He didn't want to fix the world. He wanted to go back, not physically, but spiritually, back to the presence, back to the garden. He saw the sacrifices his father made and understood the message. We live because something else died in our place. So, Abel raised sheep, not for food, but for worship. When he brought a lamb to the altar, it wasn't to impress God. It was his way of saying, I remember. I honor what you did for my father. I trust you. And God accepted Abel's offering. Because it wasn't just a gift, it was a heart laid bare. Cain saw this, and something inside him twisted. Why him? Why his offering? He just follows what Dad said. He doesn't work like I do. He doesn't push like I push. Jealousy grew, not because Abel did wrong, but because Abel's offering exposed Cain's wound. Cain wanted to be the savior, the fixer, the one who made things right. But God wasn't looking for a savior, he was looking for a son. From that ache, pain turned to anger, and anger became action. Cain killed Abel. One son tried to earn his way back, one son offered his heart, and only one flame rose from the altar. But the story didn't end there. Generations passed, and from the line of Seth came a man named Enoch. Enoch wasn't like the others. He didn't just bring sacrifices. He didn't just listen to stories. He walked. Every day he took one more step closer. He didn't just honor God, he wanted God. He wanted the garden, not the land, but the closeness. And one day the distance disappeared. He was gone. because God took him. This is our story too. The longing we feel inside, that ache for something better, something fuller, something real. It's not just emotion. It's Eden echoing. We're not Cain. We're not even Abel. We are now brought near through Christ. He is the one who came to restore what was lost. He chose to trust the Father fully, where Adam did not. He walked the road of surrender, the road back to closeness with God, so that we could follow. He opened the way for us to come home, not by our sacrifices, but by his surrender. Not through our effort, but by his grace. Not by proving ourselves, but by simply being with him. The tree of life is here again, and he is calling. Let us walk with him, like Enoch did, returning back to the garden,